Today, we're at Susan Bova's house and we have some wonderful goodies right here. We are getting ready to do mole and Susan's going to tell us what we're using.
Hi there. So mole is a luxurious, complex sauce that to me says fall. So I wanted to have Tina over and let's show everyone how we make mole. I have two different kinds of peppers here, some ancho peppers and then some guajillo peppers. And what we'll do is toast those in a little oil, take the seeds out, soften them up. We're going to put them in our big clay pot and cook them along with some special Ibera chocolate, sweet chocolate, and cocoa. One of the key things with mole is the variety of fruits, and that adds so much interest to the whole flavor of the mole. So we have dried apricots, I have some dried figs, and then some dried cherries. Now these cherries are special because John and I went to Michigan this summer, which is the cherry capital of the world, and they literally had stores that were just full of cherries. So I had a ball in there, and when I saw these, I thought, oh, this is going to be great for mole this fall. So here we are. In addition to the dried fruits, we're going to add some apples. We have some garlic. We have onion and tomatoes. And then for the little nuttiness that we need in the mole, we have pecans and pepitos, which are just pumpkin seeds, and of course some toasted sesame seeds. So what we're going to do is we're toasting the peppers. I've already toasted the nuts, and we're just going to mix all of this together and cook it up in our Halloween cauldron. It's going to hold the heat and make sure that everything is going to be terrific in there. And we're going to simmer this not that long, for about 40 minutes. After we simmer it and get all the flavors blended, we're going to put it in a food processor or a blender and just grind it all up, so it's going to be this more or less smooth kind of a sauce that we're going to put with our chicken. We have smoked chicken and smoked pork today, and we're just going to let it, all those flavors infuse and bubble together for a lot of goodness.
That sounds wonderful. Well, we're going to stop the video right now, and then we'll come back as soon as we get everything prepared for the cauldron. Smoking the chicken on the Cameron stovetop smoker.
Okay, we are now toasting our chilies with a little bit of olive oil. I've taken the stems and the seeds out and cut them up into pieces, and so we're just going to get a nice little aroma going. And then we'll take those out and put in our fruit. There's an onion, so I'm going to put this in my cauldron.
Listen to that sizzle.
Yeah. So we're going to let these saute just a little bit to soften. And then once they soften a little bit, I'm going to add the garlic. Then comes all those wonderful peppers and the dried fruit.
And that was 2 apples?
2 Granny Smith apples.
Okay, and how much onion?
About a cup.
Okay.
Dried mustard for the pot. Apricots and dried cherries.
Those dried cherries look phenomenal.
Oh, they are. And then just for grins and chuckles, I'm going to add some figs just to have a little more depth of flavor. The tomatoes, and so I'm just going to pop those in as well.
With peel?
Yes, so just stirring up everything together now. And next is adding some chicken broth, so we need some moisture. And that's coming up next. And then we're just going to let it stew for about 40 minutes.
No.
Mole can't be mole without chocolate. So I have this Ibero Mexican chocolate that I'm just going to pop in here. It takes about 4 ounces, so that's 1.5 here. And I'll also add a little cocoa.
What's the difference between Mexican chocolate and regular chocolate?
I really don't know, Tina. It may be a little sweeter.
Do they have cinnamon maybe in it?
Possible. I don't know. But
We'll have to do our research.
We'll have to and get back to you. Finally, in addition to the Mexican chocolate, I'm adding some cocoa. This is about 1 ounce. 3 to 4 cups of chicken broth so it gets nice and moist. I'm going to give us a good stir and we'll just simmer away. And look at that, Tina. Isn't that gorgeous?
Oh my God, Susan, and the aromas coming off of that pot.
I wish we had smell-o-vision.
Oh, you and me too.
It smells really good.
It does, it does. The chilies, you can, you know, when you breathe in, you can just smell those chilies. It's
I
just,
smell the chilies and the chocolate.
oh yeah, and the cherries.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
What could be better than chocolate and cherries and chilies?
Nothing. To blend the mole, we're going to mix all those ingredients to as fine of a liquid as possible. To have another stir and another blend.
A bit more chicken stock to thin it out.
Is it also that they put that much vinegar in it?
There's vinegar in there, but there's also like Tabasco or hot pepper sauce.
So I think I would like to thin it out just a little more. So I'm going to add a little more broth. And this is just a matter of personal preference.
To cool it down, you put it in blue cheese dressing.
And we're just going to finish off the chicken, letting it cook within the sauce. But I'm telling you right now, it tastes like chocolate-covered cherries.
European, Steve?
It's beautiful. It's a gorgeous sauce.
So we left all over.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say that most of the Italian knowledge
So, alright, so,
except our children.
all over.
One in France, one in England, and one in Germany.
I'll cover and bake this until the temperature.
So the internal temperature reaches 165? Perfect. Wow, what an amazing spread. Chicken with mole, and we've got pulled pork with mole. Then we've got a beautiful green rice. It smells phenomenal. Gorgeous carrots with red pickled onions. And look at this salad to die for. Thank you, Miss Susan, for a beautiful meal.